Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel of Let's Crack TS and AP Lawcet examination, and welcome to this very special YT live where we are going to talk about the preparation strategy for the legal aptitude section of TS and AP Lawcet. So 4 వారాల్లో లీగల్ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ సెక్షన్ కోసం ఎట్లా ప్రిపేర్ కావాలో ఈ సెషన్లో మనం తెలుసుకుందాం. రైట్, సో దిస్ వీడియో ఈస్ presented by me. My name is Thrinath Reddy, and this is a brief introduction about me. I am the Chief Mentor for TS and AP Lawcet at Unacademy, and I have been an ex-Chief Mentor at Lawcet Adda. And I have cracked the TS Lawcet 2020 and 2022 examinations with ranks 21 and 37. And I have 2+ years of training and mentoring experience for TS and AP Lawcet exams. And I have produced ranks of 1, 2, 6, 7, 20, 21 and many more in the Lawcet exam for the last 2.5 years. And mostly I'll be teaching the general strategy part and legal aptitude. Right, so you can, yeah. So let us proceed. Welcome to the session. Hi Manikanta, good afternoon everyone. Sandeep, Nani, Nayak, Srikanth. So let's go. Firstly, legal aptitude section, or first let us talk about TS and AP Lawcet exams. So TS and AP Lawcet exam ki prepare kavaniki we have like around 5 weeks. మన దగ్గర ఒక 5 వారాల టైం ఉంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, AP Lawcet is scheduled on 20th of May, right? So from 20th April to 20th May it is like 30 days, so we have like somewhere around 35 days. So 35 days ante almost ఒక 5 weeks time, right? So for TS we have another 5 days extra, so that is 40 days. 40 days for TS Lawcet. First, we have to understand what exactly is the syllabus that is asked in the legal part, right? So in legal aptitude, in AP Lawcet, so AP Lawcet lo 60 questions adutaru. So these 60 questions are direct, right? Whereas in TS Lawcet there are 60 questions. E 60 questions lo 50 questions are direct questions and 10 are passage based. ఒక 10 క్వశ్చన్లకి he'll give you a passage will be in both Telugu and English. Hi, good afternoon Madhu, good afternoon Rakesh. So passage will be in both Telugu and English as well, right? So in both of these exams, like what are the type of questions that are asked, so that is also really important, right? So ఎటువంటి ఏ టాపిక్స్ నుండి క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతున్నాడు అనే విషయం కూడా మనకు తెలియాలి. So for that I am actually showing you something. Just a second. Yeah, okay. So look at this particular thing. In the syllabus part, right, the first main component, so majority of the questions in the examination are asked from the constitution part. So constitution నుండి ఎక్కువ questions అడుగుతాడు in both of the exams, 3-year, 5-year, AP and TS Lawcet. So after the constitution part there are some other sections as well, right? So other sections are like, for example, law of torts, then it can be contract law, then it can be criminal law, then we have questions from family law, then we have questions from IPR, and then some other miscellaneous laws, right? So it might be current legal judgments, or it can be any new enactment. So generally రెండు ఎగ్జామ్స్లో ఈ ఏరియాస్ ఉండే క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు మోస్ట్లీ, రైట్? సో ఫస్ట్ 2 వీక్స్లో, అంటే మనకు 4 weeks టైం ఉంది కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ 2 weeksలో మన ప్రైమరీ ఫోకస్ అనేది ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు బీ ఆన్ ద most important component, that is constitution. The rest 1 week you can keep it for other sections, right? So ఈ అన్ని సెక్షన్స్, ప్రతి ఒక్క టాపిక్ అండ్ ప్రతి ఒక్క కాన్సెప్ట్ we are going to explain them from Monday. సో మండే నుండి మనం ఈ సిలబస్ మొత్తం కవర్ చేయబోతున్నాం in a very important course that is known as a crash course on legal aptitude for TS and AP Lawcet examination. So legal aptitude with a crash course we are going to start. So you can actually use my code, that is Thrinath10, THRINATH10. If you use this code, you will get additional discount, and you will get it for 1599 rupees only. Right, so it means almost you are getting 20% discount on this particular thing if you use my code Thrinath10, THRINATH10, and batch link code, it is there in the description box. So if you go to the description box, or if you go to the banner of this particular channel, you can find it. So if you are really serious and if you want to score 50 plus marks in the legal aptitude section, I would highly recommend you to enroll in this particular batch, right? So then we should have daily and weekly targets. So మనకు తెలిసి mostly 7 areas నుండే questions అడుగుతాడు. సో వాటిని మనం ఏ విధంగా డివైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి? So first thing is that you have to attend the classes, like if you are watching any, right, maybe like 2 to 3 hours you will be spending on classes, right? And along with that, you also have to solve some questions. సో లీగల్లో కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా మనం సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. సో ఎవరైతే బ్యాచ్లో ఎన్రోల్ అవుతుందో యూ విల్ బి ఆల్సో గెటింగ్ యాక్సెస్ టు అ గుడ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు సాల్వ్ ద మార్క్స్. అండ్ ఆల్సో అనదర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్. సో లీగల్లో ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ నుండి క్వశ్చన్స్ రిపీట్ అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. సో మనం ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ని కూడా సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. సో వీ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ షేర్ ద ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్. ఇదే ఛానల్లో TS and AP Lawcet 2 section last year previous question paper analysis undi. Go and watch it if you did not watch that yet, right? So that will help you to understand what exactly is the pattern, a type of questions adutunda anedi meeku previous question paper analysis chuse you will be able to understand, right? So my plan for the next 4 weeks is like something like this, right? So in the next 2 weeks, so next 2 vaaraల్లో we are going to complete the constitution part, and in the week 3 we will be completing other laws like torts, criminal law, contract, family law, IPR and all, right? So in week 4 and 5, right, we have 5 weeks around. In week 4 and 5 we will be focusing more on practice. So week 4 and 5 we will be focusing more on practice. So mana batch lo schedule ee vidhanga untadi. So now the classes are scheduled, like only some classes are scheduled as of now. So first 3 weeks lo, almost in the first 3 to 3.5 weeks we will complete the syllabus. 20-25 days lo syllabus mottam complete chestam. Tarvata we will go with practice sessions, a lot of practice sessions. It might be from the mocks or it might be from the previous year question papers. Ee schedule meer correct ga follow aithe you will be easily able to score like 45 to 50 marks, 45 to 50 plus marks in the legal aptitude section. So why I am giving a buffer of 45 to 50, because it actually depends on the LOD, level of difficulty of the paper. Paper okavela chala kastanga vaste, even if you are scoring 48 or 49, it is a decent mark. But paper chala easy gunta, you should score 50 plus, right? So 2 times when I gave the exam in 2020 and in 2022, I was able to score like 50 marks, right? So it is definitely doable, provided that you are following all the classes and all properly, right? So this is a very simple strategy, I would say. So మీరు చేయాల్సిందల్లా very simple, అన్ని క్లాసెస్ అటెండ్ అవ్వండి, ప్రతి ఒక్క కాన్సెప్ట్ అటెండ్ అవ్వండి. సో దాంతోపాటు ప్రీవియస్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ కూడా సాల్వ్ చేయండి, అండ్ ఆల్సో అటెంప్ట్ ద మాక్ టెస్ట్ and attempt the practice questions, and that's it, your legal part is done. So it is really easy. And other important thing is that in legal there is a defined area or defined syllabus. So for example, ఇప్పుడు మనం కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ తీసుకుంటే కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్లో ఎక్కడ నుండైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగవచ్చు, because we have various categories like national, international and all. But national law, there are many national news in all the months, many international news, right? So but in legal the area is defined. So manam legal meeda focus cheste we will be scoring like let us say 50 marks if legal is strong. In other sections, even if you are scoring like 15 and 15, that is you are scoring another 30 marks, you will get 80 marks in the exam. So we ee vidhanga scorers will be able to score 80 marks, which is a very decent mark, I would say, right? Svecha is asking a question, sir, I have started today itself, how can I score best marks? Could you suggest some app for the model exam or else some mock test? Yeah, Svecha, what you can actually do is you can enroll in this particular batch, that is crash course on legal aptitude, you have to download an app which is known as Unacademy app. So Unacademy app మీరు download చేసుకుంటే you will be able to watch all the classes and also the practice sessions, and previous question papers are already there on this channel. 2022 question papers అన్ని ఈ ఛానల్లో వీడియోస్ ఉన్నాయి. Remaining you will be able to find in the batch. Right. So this is how, guys, if you are able to score 80 marks, it is definitely easy and you will be able to score decent rank in the examination. That is why legal is very, very important. Syllabus defined undi. If you put in right efforts, you will be able to score like a very decent amount of marks in the exam, and which will fetch you a decent rank and college. Right. So this is how, and as I told you, I am starting a batch. Please make sure that you are enrolling in the same by applying my code, that is Thrinath 10 without any space, THRINATH10. ఈ కోడ్ అప్లై చేస్తే వితౌట్ ఎనీ స్పేస్ యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు get 20% discount on this particular batch, right? And if you have any questions with respect to the legal part, you can ask it down in the chat window. If you have any doubt or any question with respect to the legal part of the exam, you can write it down. So otherwise we will be ending it here. And also at 6:30 p.m. every day at 6:30 p.m. I will be taking a class which is known as Target 25 Plus. So Target 25 Plus is a series of classes for current affairs section. So this is for current affairs. So to score 25 plus marks, so every day we will be discussing somewhere around 30 questions in each class. So to access this particular class, you have to download the Unacademy Learner app. Unacademy app ni download చేసుకోవాలి, and then you will be you have to select your goal as AP and TS Lawcet, and then you can search my profile and you will be able to find it, and you can use my code, that is Thrinath10 THRINATH10 to unlock this particular class absolutely for free. Right. Next. Svecha, you can actually join the Telegram channel. I will share it over there. Yeah, was how many marks to get Andhra University? There are no marks as such. Marks are not really important. Rank is important, right? What about GS? What is GS, Srikanth? What is GS? I don't know what. So GS is General Studies, that I know, but how does it have like any sense in the Lawcet examination? Is unconstitutional bodies important? Oh, Aishwarya, you should not use this term. You cannot use the term unconstitutional bodies. No. Unconstitutional body is something that is not constitutional, right? So that is definitely a term which you should not use whatsoever. The term which you have to ask is non-constitutional bodies. Unconstitutional ante constitution ki viruddhanga undani artham. Okay, so non-constitutional ante constitution lo danni mention cheyaledu, that's it, right? So the word is really important. Okay, in law, one word you change it here and there, the entire meaning changes a lot. So non-constitutional bodies ante articles which don't have an article, a body which does not have an article. It is really important, and I will explain it. Even if it is difficult to remember, don't worry Aishwarya, I will explain it in the class. Venu, you are asking something from Constitution Law of Torts, Part A. Yeah, for Part A, I will make a separate video. I'll explain you how to prepare for the Part A part. Right, so that is a different batch. But for Part C, we are launching a course tomorrow. For Part C, we are launching a course tomorrow. If you apply my code, you will get it at 1599. Right, so yeah, below 50 or below 30 would help. Again, it depends on your local region and all. So a rank below 20 would be ideal. How many questions will come from important topics in legal? 50 questions. In TS Lawcet, 50 in AP Lawcet, 60 questions will come from the topics. I mean, some questions can be out of the box also. So I would keep a buffer as like 45 to 50. Right. So yeah, almost all the questions, prati okka question manam discuss chesina topic nundi vasta, at least 45 questions will come from there. See, it doesn't mean that all the questions will be direct in the exam, but those who have attended the classes properly, ఎవరైతే classes correct గా attend అయ్యి exams కూడా correct గా రాసి mock test and practice sessions if you attended properly, even if you don't know the answer తెలియకపోయినా కానీ you will be able to make an educated guess, right? But those people who rely only on solving some ABCD MCQs, for them it will be a problem. So normal ABCD solve చేసే వాళ్ళకి you will be able to score some marks, but of course students who have an edge of the concepts will definitely have an added advantage. Right. So I hope I have answered all of your questions. I'll see you all at 6:30 p.m. in my class on target 25 plus. Okay. Bye guys. What is easy, medium and hard questions in? There is nothing as such. Easy, medium and hard question, there is nothing as such. If you study the concepts properly, it is okay, right? See, this is what I'm saying. You are actually making it more complex. Prati chinna vishyan, edi easy, edi medium, edi hard, and all of this is not required, right? Watch, study all the concepts properly. What should be the problem? There shouldn't be any problem, right? So when you divide it into easy, medium, hard and difficult, then the actual problem will start. So already అన్ని టాపిక్స్ మనం క్లాస్లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి you shouldn't have any problem as such. If it is easy, it will be easy for everyone. If it is hard, it will be hard for everyone. You can. Okay guys, I hope I have answered all of your questions. I'll see you all at 6:30. Bye bye.